ID down there if you want to play this level yourself before I spoil all of it. Hi everyone and welcome back to Mario Maker Levels. This time we got Lucina in the house, which is one of my own levels because I'm actually supposed to be playing on Splatoon right now because it's the last Splatfest, but I still have to make time for some Mario Maker levels, but since I'm limited in time, I figured I'd play some hand-picked levels for your enjoyment. You know, levels that I believe to be entertaining, good, and fun for other people to play. Also, Mario Maker has been updated to version 1.44, I believe, and there's an interesting change that happened that I only noticed a moment ago. You can comment without starring the level now! Yay! Well, at least that's what it looks like. I'm not sure how exactly it works, but originally star was stuck to comment in a circle, which means if you commented, you would automatically star. Now I believe it's separate, so if you hate a level, you can feel free to comment on it without, you know, fearing that you'll accidentally start a level and make the person who made the level feel good. Cool, a 1-up. That totally was not unexpected just because of this one block being there all alone. Also, I may have made this level myself, so I kind of know where all the secrets are. There's some comments right around here, but like, with the exception of a few, I don't find them all that interesting. Even though they're on my level. Particularly the ones coming up right here. See, the name of the level is Lucina in the house because she's been invited to a house to have a party. Well, technically this is a mansion, but, you know, details. House, mansion, castle. It's all the same, really. Anyway, yeah, the comments right over there, they're all party, dance, and stuff, and oh, notice me, senpai. Well, still, I don't find these kind of comments interesting. Like the people who say first on my videos. You guys really think I pay attention to that swaggle? No, I do not. Also, you guys see all those skulls up there? They have a significance to how you're supposed to beat the level. Well, they're symbolic. That's what they are. Also, I may have gone overboard with the doors right here, but I was trying to make this like you going into a different building and, well, it's not really apparent because I was running out of space. And I also didn't want to have a timer for this level, but alas, there is a minimum to, or rather a maximum of time that you absolutely have to adhere to. Oh no, I could not reach the end. I guess the real level is about to start right now. Hear that? Custom music. Very simplistic, but I'm really glad I was able to make it work. Unfortunately, I didn't mean to let myself get hit here, but I guess we're not really playing as Lucina anymore. Only playing as a fat plumber. Anyway, this is the first puzzle. You're supposed to use a Kuribo's shoe to jump over these places, and make sure to be able to catch up to Kuribo's chute and not let it go down the chute right down there, because otherwise you're going back to get another one. And I try to make it as safe as possible to generate Kuribo's shoe, but unfortunately, at the very least in previous versions, it was not possible. Or it is not possible. I don't know why, it's kind of weird. You'd figure shaking Kuribo's shoe enough would get rid of the enemy inside, but all it does is change it to the other variant, the one with the heel instead. Anyway, that was puzzle number 2 right over there. I think some people might have had trouble in that, but it's really not all that difficult. There's another puzzle to my left right here, but I can ignore it. And get this new checkpoint. Yes! And become Lucina again, because it's Lucina in the house, not Mario in the house. Kinda hope there's an update at some point that allows you to forcibly make someone play as an amiibo costume. Amiibo. That sounds like a Chinese knockoff. Speaking of which, someone suggested that I play that Splatoon Chinese knockoff. No. It's like an iPhone or something, but I don't want to play that. Isn't it essentially Splatoon? Just poorly rendered in an iOS device or something like that? Yeah, I think I like this tune the best. Also helps that it loops real nice. Oh, well, I forgot something. Like, there's absolutely nothing here. You cannot go through this pipe. And you're wondering, what am I supposed to do? Well, you can't go back through here. But if you look carefully, the area that under this pipe looks very similar to the area that you would be in when you go down this pipe. And there's a question block right there. That's your hint for this place. Right here. Now, unfortunately, there's a pretty terrible exploit with this bomb. If you go back through the pipe before it explodes, you're never finishing this level. You're perma-stuck. Unfortunately. Kind of wish that I had seen that coming, but I was expecting everyone to let the bomb explode as soon as they saw it. This is a mini puzzle right here. You just have to jump through these guys. If you want, you can go back through up there, because you need to be big for the next area. And you can also go back through here. So now you're here. And I kind of wish I had redone this area, but bygones will be bygones. It's done with. I kind of wish you could update your levels. You know, maybe you can in the new update, but as far as I know, you still can't. For this puzzle, you just need to free this Monty Mole so I can hit this music block and therefore reveal this vine. However, if the note block is not on the screen when the Monty Mole hits it, the vine will not be revealed. So I kind of had to move around the blocks here to make this work. You have to be standing here for it to work, when I initially believed that it could work if you were just standing there. Kind of strange. Anyway, let's go towards the left. Some new area right here. And another area right over there. And those ice blocks are supposed to be stars, but in retrospect, I should have used the spikes. It would have made more sense, even though I didn't like the idea of having stars that could hurt the player. Anyway, let's go down this pipe. It looks interesting. Sadly, there's no dry bones right here that I could have put there, but it would have been annoying to just drop down here and have an enemy right in your face. If you look over there, the dry bones are right over there. And there's also another question block on the other side. That's another hint of what you can do, but it will only apply for later. I accidentally pressed the P switch right there for a reason. Or, well, yeah, a reason. Now the bomb exploded. Now there's a new passage that we can always use. It's permanent. And you can see that there's some blocks right over there. That's your next puzzle, after you get something else. We'll get to that later. The passage that you'll have to uncover. Right now we need a key. Because if you guys were paying attention, there was a locked door at some point. So, as some of you may see right here, there's this conveyor belt that I just placed right here that you cannot use yourself in any way. But I put that there so I can show to players that when you press a P switch, conveyor belts stop. This is because if you go down there, I'm also running out of time. Conveyor belts is blocking your way to get the key, and the cannons are not properly positioned, but that's okay. I kind of knew that could happen, and I figured it would alleviate the pain of some people trying to solve this puzzle right here. You're supposed to press the P switch and quickly go down there so that you can easily get the key. Careful not to get crushed. It is possible to get crushed. Anyway, now that that's done with, let's go back through here. And yeah, through up here. Because why not? Like, I mastered this area, so I never got pushed back into... Like, I'm just gonna show what happens when you screw up. This. You have to restart a good portion of the next area. Kind of annoying. Anyway. Whatever, Bob. To uncover the passage that leads to the end, you have to press this P switch. And collect these coins. Do not break the blocks above you if you do not want to get stuck, or almost stuck. It is possible not to get stuck, but some people complain that they got stuck. Now, once you got the key and you uncovered that passage, you go to the left over here, and those cannons fall down here. Otherwise, they won't. And then you can go to this locked door to get stuck in the bad ending. See the corpse right there? That's the bad ending indicator. Anyway, we gotta finish this level real quick. You break that block to reveal the Buzzy Beetles, the flying ones, and you will use them to finish the level. Hurry, Mr. Buzzy Beetle. You gotta hurry. You want to go above, not under, even though I think some people try to go under. And you can see that there's me sort of kind of trying to draw a Buzzy Beetle right down there, but it's not really accurate. So I finished the level, but suddenly Lucina disappears because she is stuck in the level as part of the curse in the story that I made. It's just a bad ending. I was trying to do that. Whatever the case, since it's the bad ending, I need to get the good one because we all want to get the good ending, don't we? We really, really do. Particularly because I started, when I was making this level, I started by making the good ending first. And I kind of thought about leaving an exploit right at the beginning that allows players to immediately catch up to where they were when they played this level before, but unfortunately I decided to remove it because I didn't want newbie players to be able to finish the level really, really quickly. Anyway, this is the divergence point. You can actually go through the chimney instead if you want. Oh, and then there's a nice drawing right here from WhiteHawke. I guess I'll show it. Fly me to the moon. That's what you have to do to get the good ending, actually. So, WhiteHawke gave you guys a hint of what you're supposed to do to get the good ending. You need to fly to the moon. Also, do not try to skip to the locked door here. There are invisible blocks that will trap you. So, this puzzle right here, it's kind of boring, but it's all I could do with the limited space I had. And I wanted every puzzle to be original, with the exception of like the harder variant of the trampolines that are on the tracks. But I wanted every puzzle to be original, and this is all I could come up with for this area, with all the space I had. I could have done much better, honestly. Maybe not much better, but could have done better. Also, this is right here to prevent you from going there. Don't forget that invisible blocks with vines in them don't like persist after you go through a door or a pipe. That's important when you want to block someone from going somewhere, but not permanently, you know? Anyway, I do want a checkpoint. Gonna go back through here, so I'm gonna skip ahead. Okay, so you're back up here and you want to get the good ending. First we're gonna get the key because we absolutely need that key no matter what. And this time I'm gonna show how the cannons are supposed to be positioned. Yeah, like this. Occasionally it might be impossible for you to get the key after pressing the P-switch, but don't be discouraged. Just take a few more tries and you eventually get it. Otherwise, just go through this pipe, go back up, and the cannons will be all messed up, and therefore it will be easy to get the key. Now, do that to give yourself a temporary shortcut back up here. Hit these blocks to have bombs come out of it, but we're going to ignore those for now. And remember that block we saw down inside the sub-level? This is your hint that there's a bomb here. Therefore, creating another passage back up here. And this one's permanent, unlike this vine, which will disappear if you go down the pipe or through a door. Anyway, we need to use a bomb to be able to access the pipe down there. Speaking of pipes, there was supposed to be many, many more ways to go. Oh, damn it. There was supposed to be many, many more ways to go inside the sub-level and back up here, but I ran out, unfortunately. Here we go. Boo! So you go down here. Very, very simple music loop right here. So, obviously you need that Koopa to have that Koopa press that P-switch right over there. It might be possible to get over here with a P-switch from a completely different location, but I wouldn't count on it. Anyway, when you fail, you just go out and go back in. Koopa's gonna be back. You're supposed to use the Twomps to have the Koopa be able to reach that P-switch. Ah, I screwed up. Oop. Well, if you screw up this way, you get another chance immediately. And I messed up again. Yeah, for this last one, if you don't get this Twomp to fall down quickly enough, the Koopa switches directions and it gets stuck like that. Oh, seriously? Come on, I'm running out of time here. Here we go. So that with the P-switch pressed, we can go over here. And, I wonder what this could mean. Well, there's only one arrow in this level, so you guys should know what this means. Nikki's Puzzling Pictures. Yeah, that's what my inspiration for doing this hint is. There's another hint right here, however. There's a corpse of a sort of kind of cow here, with the blue skull right under it, and a P-switch right up there. That's another important hint that I believe many people missed. Unfortunately, because I could not put the other much clearer hint in place because of block limitations. Anyway, you reveal these blocks and... oh, what do you know? There's a vine right there. But, before I continue, I don't believe anyone was able to discover... hold on a moment. I'm not sure if I have enough time to actually be able to do it. Here we go. I don't believe anyone was able to discover this. This one-up that's all the way over there. Kind of crazy that originally my... what I was going to do is put a key over there. Would have allowed you to get the good ending almost immediately, but I decided against it. Anyway, we go inside the moon and... the sort of kind of giant pipe to my left here is supposed to indicate that you're miniature right now. Ran out of time, but that's okay. If any of you have ever watched WhiteHawke, he's a YouTuber here on YouTube, you might have an idea of what this area right here is a reference to. Having tried to have the music be sort of kind of reminiscent of it, but unfortunately it's kind of hard to redo the Luna Tower theme in Mario Maker. For those wondering, the sound effects are from all the way to the right over there. Anyway, you need the key to go over here, and then... nothing. You need a P-switch. The comments here complain about where that P-switch could be. But originally there was going to be a... right above you, there was going to be big letters saying, or rather telling you, to pray for the P-switch. Because it drops after 15 seconds. And then, because thanks to your efforts, the Moon Koopa has been revived. Yeah, that was the original name of this level. Legend of the Moon Koopa. But I decided to just call that Lucina in the house because I figured it was goofier that way. Anyway, good ending yet. You revived the Moon Koopa and you managed to escape this place because it's no longer cursed. Yep. And that's the story of this level. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that it's much easier to tell a story if you just like put comments in the level itself? I kind of understand some people do that, and that's okay because I've played some levels where it's like that, and because even though it's hyper linear, it's very entertaining. It's just not good on replays, you know. 20 minutes for me to showcase my own level. Jeez. Hope y'all enjoyed this video and I'll have a nice day. Only other people's levels for the rest of this week. Bye-bye!